the best. The AHL All-Star Challenge is next. This is day 2 of the AHL All-Star Classic presented by Spotlight 29 Casino. And tonight we get a little more traditional hockey action, sort of. It's 3-on-3, division against division, but one thing we know, it's going to be entertaining. Hi, everybody. I'm RJ Broadhead, along with Alan Furing, and we saw a lot of high-end talent last night on display in the skills competition. There were so many highlights and so many great players.
Don't tell me these guys don't care about a skills competition. They went all out. How about Trevor Carrick, nearly 101 miles per hour to win the hardest shot contest. Just incredible. And then Matt Savoy of the Bakersfield Condors put down a lap of just under 13.7 seconds. And he'll take that title. Dalibor Dvorsky of the Springfield Thunderbirds went 4 for 6 in the accurate shooting contest. And maybe, just maybe, the highlight of the night from Ole Lixell of the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Fake between the legs, went top shelf. And how about 2 saves here for Yaroslav Askarov, the stick, and then the pad. Just incredible. More highlights to come tonight.
Yeah, here's what's in store for tonight. 4 teams. It's the division. It'll be 3-on-3, 2 5-minute periods. If it is tied, there will be a 3-round shootout. So it will be fun. It will be entertaining. And we have most of the high scorers in the American Hockey League in this event, and this is tailor-made for those guys.
Yeah, and how about Andrew Podorowski leading the American Hockey League right now with 45 points at the break. But several other guys that are here tonight are not far behind him. Each of the 4 divisions are represented. Podorowski right at the top of the list. He's got everything you need to win a competition like this. He's fast, he's got great hands, he's got great instincts and more.
Can't wait to find out which division is the best. It's time to meet the AHL All-Stars. Here's PA announcer Jason Hernandez.
Welcome to the 2025 AHL All-Star Challenge presented by Spotlight 29 Casino. Let's meet the coaches for the Eastern Conference All-Stars. From the Charlotte Checkers, Jordy Kinnear. From the Toronto Marlies, John Gruden. Joining them, please welcome from the NHL Coaches Association BIPOC Coaches Development Program, Joey Ali. And Sunil Gerard. And the Eastern Conference training staff from the Hershey Bears. Head athletic trainer, Sean Fleazar. Assistant athletic trainer, Max Finley. Equipment manager, Josh Carter. Assistant equipment manager, Dylan Philippa. Now let's meet the coaches for the Western Conference All-Stars. From the Grand Rapids Griffins, Don Watson. And from the Calgary Wranglers, Brett Sutter. Joining them, please welcome from the NHL Coaches Association Female Coaches Development Program, Jessica Turi. And Beth Hanrahan. And the Western Conference training staff from the Coachella Valley Firebirds, head athletic trainer, Brett Bernstein. Assistant athletic trainer, Justin Broy. Equipment manager, Sean Thorne. Assistant equipment manager, Justin Summer. Now, let's meet our 2025 American Hockey League All-Stars. injured and unable to participate tonight, please welcome the captain of the 2025 Eastern Conference All-Stars from the Charlotte Checkers, forward Zach Dalpe. Now, from the Atlantic Division, from the Charlotte Checkers, number 5, defenseman Trevor Carrick. From the Hershey Bears, number 12, forward Alex Limoges. From the Bridgeport Islanders, number 14, forward Brian Pino. From the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, number 15, forward Owen Lixell. From the Charlotte Checkers, number 19, forward John Leonard. From the Providence Bruins, number 30, goaltender Michael DiPietro. From the Hartford Wolfpack, number 31, goaltender Dylan Garand. From the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, number 38, defenseman Owen Pickering. From the Hershey Bears, number 49, defenseman Ethan Bear. From the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, number 52, forward Emil Bemstra. From the Springfield Thunderbirds, number 54, forward Dalibor Dvorsky. From the Hartford Wolfpack, number 55, forward Alex Belzile. And now the Central Division. From the Chicago Wolves, number 6, forward Ryan Suzuki. From the Texas Stars, number 9, forward Justin Ritzkovian. From the Iowa Wild, number 10, forward Brendan Gaunce. From the Rockford IceHogs, number 14, defenseman Kevin Korchinski. From the Texas Stars, captain of the Western Conference All-Stars, number 16, forward Curtis McKenzie. From the Milwaukee Admirals, number 25, forward Joachim Kimmel. From the Milwaukee Admirals, number 32, goaltender Matt Murray. From the Grand Rapids Griffins, number 33, goaltender Sebastian Costa. From the Manitoba Moose, number 44, defenseman Elias Salamonson. From the Grand Rapids Griffins, number 51, forward Austin Watson. From the Rockford IceHogs, number 70, forward Cole Gutman. And now the North Division. From the Belleville Senators, number 4, defenseman Jeremy Davies. From the Toronto Marlies, number 11, forward Logan Shaw. From the Utica Comets, number 17, defenseman Shimon Nemec. From the Laval Rocket, number 24, defenseman Logan Mailloux. From the Rochester Americans, number 27, goaltender Devin Levi. From the Toronto Marlies, number 31, goaltender Dennis Hildeby. From the Toronto Marlies, number 46, forward Alex Steeves. From the Syracuse Crunch, number 51, defenseman Derek Pouliot. From the Laval Rocket, number 62, forward Owen Beck. From the Cleveland Monsters, number 64, forward Trey Fix-Wolanski. From the Rochester Americans, number 81, forward Brad Murray. And now the Pacific Division. From the Calgary Wranglers, number 1, goaltender Devin Cooley. From the Colorado Eagles, number 4, defenseman Jacob McDonald. From the Calgary Wranglers, number 6, forward Rory Carey. From the Ontario Reign, number 11, forward Samuel Fagimo. From the San Diego Gulls, number 16, forward Sam Colangelo. From the Bakersfield Condors, number 21, forward Matthew Savoy. From the San Jose Barracuda, number 22, forward Andrew Podorowski. Pittsburgh Canucks, number 26, forward Ty Mueller. From the San Jose Barracuda, number 30, goaltender Yaroslav Askarov. From the Tucson Roadrunners, number 39, forward Cameron Heaven. From the Henderson Silver Knights, number 47, forward Grigory Denisenko. And from your Coachella Valley Firebirds, number 33, forward Yanni Newman. And now let's meet our Eastern Conference honorary captain. A veteran of 53 seasons in professional hockey, this man was both a player and a coach in the American Hockey League during a career that includes 4 Stanley Cup championships with the New York Islanders during the 1980s. He has also been an assistant general manager in the National Hockey League and since 2020 has been a pro scout with the Seattle Kraken. Please welcome the honorary captain for the Eastern Conference All-Star team, Lorne Henney. Let's meet the Western Conference honorary captain, a Hockey Hall of Famer. This man had stints with 4 different AHL franchises during his career. He won 403 games in the NHL, captured the Vezina Trophy in 1988, and helped the Edmonton Oilers to 5 Stanley Cup championships. A longtime resident of the Coachella Valley, you can now hear his expert analysis on Firebirds broadcasts. Please welcome the honorary captain of the Western Conference All-Star team, Grant Fuhr. Fans, please welcome the officials for tonight's All-Star Challenge as assigned by the American Hockey League. The referees are Casey Terreri and Jordan Samuels-Thomas. The linespersons are Brett Martin and Steve Walsh. Fans, please direct your attention to center ice. And please welcome American Hockey League President and CEO, Scott Housen, for tonight's ceremonial puck drop. Joining them are the newest members of the AHL Hall of Fame enshrined earlier today. Please welcome Rene Drolet, Michel Picard, Michael Layton, and representing Dunk Fisher, his son, Duncan Fisher.
Some new AHL Hall of Famers along with President and CEO Scott Housen at center ice. Getting set for the ceremonial face-off. It won't be long now. We've met the All-Stars. The 4 divisions going head-to-head, 3-on-3. The action is about to begin. The face-off with Curtis McKenzie and Logan Shaw. Zach Delpy is officially the captain for the
Yeah, well, for me, the American League, I played 150 games in the between the American League and the International League. Coming from college, playing 35 games a year, and now you're playing the 80 games. I wasn't used to that. My weeks look different, versus college, and just the workload. But it also bought me time to add tools to my toolbox. I was always an offensive guy, and I had to add some details to my game that if I got called up, I could not just be not be able to just play one role, So, because usually when I got called up, I'd play third, fourth line, more of a checker, killing penalties, and I never really had to do that until then. So I think that time in the minors, I was able to add those details to my game, which, eventually those details helped me stay in the NHL and build a runway with those details and some time to show my offensive game.
Martin St. Louis, a good one. 87% of the players currently in the NHL are AHL graduates, and 22 current NHL coaches have coached in the American Hockey League as well. So we're going to see a lot of these players in the NHL very soon, including Devin Levi of the Rochester Americans. He's a Buffalo prospect, and he is on a hot streak. He only has 4 regulation time losses this whole season. He's been great for Rochester and the Pacific Division. They've got big Devin Cooley in goal, 6'5", California native. So in his home state, 18 wins this season for Devin Cooley, leading the Calgary Wranglers to top spot in the Pacific Division. So the AHL All-Star Challenge presented by Spotlight 29 Casino is underway. 3-on-3, division against division. And the North Division in blue, it's interesting. They've got 5 forwards and 4 defensemen. So they should be able to defend. Here's a chance. Maybe Alex Steeves has a chance to get away. He's hampered by Hebig. Steeves gets the shot. And there's an early test and a good save by Cooley. Logan Shaw, the 2 Toronto Marlies teammates are out there looking for that chemistry, but they don't connect that time. Shimon Nemec, Utica Comets, New Jersey Devils, number 2 overall pick in 2022, leads Utica with +9. So his defensive side has really blossomed. We're seeing the offensive side, and Brett Murray can fire it. He just sent that one a little too high. Now a breakaway the other way for Ryan Suzuki. Snapped the shot, and it was Rory Cairns, Cairns again in tight. And he lifted it over the net. Devin Levi covering everything down low. Calgary Wranglers, highest scoring team in the AHL. Samuel Fagemo of Ontario Reign. He's wearing number 11. Every year he has more goals than assists. He is a scorer. Right now he's backtracking. Ty Mueller, the rookie with the Abbotsford Canucks, banks it ahead to Cairns, heading to the front of the net. Was Fagemo, but how about the eye-hand coordination from Trey Fix-Wolanski? Here's the Cleveland Monsters leading scorer. He's gone through everybody, and Cooley got enough of it to keep it out.
RJ, I'm down here ice level, and the pace is certainly what you kind of see from up above. These guys are flying back and forth. I think the biggest key to 3-on-3, a lot of these guys said, you got to shoot from anywhere on the ice, get some opportunities on net, but these are 2 really good goaltenders, too.
Absolutely. They're all good goaltenders here. Breakaway for a defenseman. Jeremy Davies couldn't tuck it in. The Belleville Senators D-man. Devin Levi. He can play the puck well. He's got a couple of assists for Rochester this season.
Oh, look out here. 2-on-1.
Derek Pouliot, leading scorer for Syracuse, fakes the shot and sets up the goal. It's Owen Beck, the birthday boy of the Laval Rocket. Happy birthday, Owen.
21 years old today, RJ, and Owen Beck gives himself a little birthday present there. Opening goal of the All-Star Challenge. Let's take another look at it. 2-on-1, always tough for a goaltender, but this is an excellent finish.
That was a great shot sell by Pouliot, setting up Beck. So the first goal of the AHL All-Star Challenge goes to Team North. They wanted another one immediately, and Alex Steves, right off that opening faceoff, walked right in. Puck pops loose, and Cooley gets tested again. Logan Mailloux. We're seeing a couple of Laval Rocket. Both Mailloux and Owen Back were with Montreal yesterday. Montreal was in Anaheim. Kevin Levi makes the save. Puck sits there, settles things down. But they missed the skills. They're able to get here for the challenge tonight. And it's a good thing. Team North already a player short. Isak Rosane, who is with Rochester. He was in the skills last night, but got called up today to Buffalo.
And there was some concern that Mailloux and Beck wouldn't be here for this All-Star Challenge as well, so the North would have been really shorthanded, but those players were just down the road in Anaheim.
There's the only defenseman on Team Pacific. Jacob McDonald, he's the leading defenseman goal scorer. It's a 2-on-0. They can't connect. Jacob McDonald, a couple of chances there. Yanni Newman. Crowd would have erupted if the Coachella Valley Firebird got one, and he might. Cameron Hebig gets it up to Newman. He's on a solo mission here by himself. Takes the shot and scores.
Well, we heard this place erupt 3 or 4 times last night. He's the only All-Star representative for the Coachella Valley Firebirds. He's going to tie this one up straight in on goal. And he's got one of the best shots in the American Hockey League. Look at that snipe right there, glove side.
Leads all rookies in goal scoring this season. He's got 17 for Coachella Valley. They love their Firebirds here. Why not? Back-to-back Western Conference championships in their first 2 seasons. Jeremy Davies, Belleville Senators. To Brett Murray, back to Davies. His pass in front. Somebody's got to get back for Team North. Now they're under control. Rory Cairns wanted to get to the bench. Here's Andrew Podorowski, the AHL scoring leader, smoothly down the middle of the ice. Fagimo wraparound. Levi got over there just in time. Pass in front from Podorowski. That doesn't connect. Trey Fix-Wolansky quickly across. We're into the final 30 seconds of this opening period. Fagimo's on a breakaway, and it's in. That's a goal.
Now, Sam Fagimo, one of these guys who has spent time in the National Hockey League, and he's looking to get back up there. Powerful stride through center. Stays on the forehand. And just a long enough reach to tuck it around the extended pad. Levi nearly got across, but not quite long enough. Fagimo has got the Pacific ahead for the first time tonight.
With not much time to go in the opening period. Derek Pouliot anticipates the pass ahead for Logan Mailloux. Again, doesn't work. Only 10 seconds to go before the first half of this game is done. Pouliot might have time to get a shot. There's 5 seconds. He does get a shot, but Logan Cooley had everything, or Devin Cooley had everything blocked on the short side. And that's it. The first 5 minutes. And there were 3 goals. North scored first, Pacific got the next 2 and have the lead. So the second half of Game 1 is coming up next. Hockey fans, visit AHLstore.com today to buy officially licensed team jerseys from CCM and shop a great selection of league merchandise. Head there now and save 15% on all orders when you type in the promo code SCORE. Pacific Division have a 2-1 lead. Calgary Wranglers are the division leaders. Andrew Podorowski leads this squad in points. They have 4 rookies. That's the most of any of these divisions, and only 1 defenseman. So they have defended pretty well with only 1 defenseman. And there is a goaltending change for Team Pacific. Yaroslav Askarov coming in, an 11th overall pick in 2020. San Jose Barracuda. He's spent a lot of time with the Sharks already. He's number 2 in goals against average in the American Hockey League this season. Devin Levi stays in goal for Team North.
And we wondered about coaching strategies and a little bit of different philosophies here. Brett Sutter, the coach for the Pacific Division, he is going to switch it up, while John Gruden, the coach for the North Division, keeping the same goaltender in. So not the same strategies between the 2 benches.
We'll see what everybody decides. It's usually up to the goaltenders. And Cooley and Askarov would have agreed to split. Derek Pouliot tried a breakaway pass. Here's another chance. Logan Mailloux, offensive-minded defenseman for Laval. He's stopped by Askarov, so he gets an early test coming into this game. Pacific leading 2-1. We're in the second half of this game. There's 2 5-minute halves in each of these round-robin games. Stick handling, Matt Savoy tried to center it. It's intercepted by Steves. And way ahead is his Marlies teammate, Logan Shaw. And there's Askarov. We saw that a couple of times last night, Alan.
Yeah, he is not afraid to try something exciting and come way out of the crease. Last night was a different animal with the skills competition, but he's got the same philosophy no matter what the situation.
The Marlies of Shaw and Steves have some chemistry, getting some chances, and Shimon Nemec out with them. That puck bouncing dangerously in front of the Pacific net. They've got it now, heading down the ice. 3.5 minutes to go in this game. Rory Cairns, the Wranglers' leading goal scorer. He's set career highs in those categories. Jacob McDonald stopped again. Levi had a great angle on him, and a long lead pass is off the stick of Nemec, and it's an All-Star souvenir.
It's a nice little souvenir to take home and put on your shelf here. Look at the save from Askarov. Yeah, RJ, we saw that plenty last night, and Askarov just picking up right where he left off yesterday. You know, this isn't necessarily the most fun competition for goaltenders, but I think most of them will tell you the biggest thing to 3-on-3 and certainly in overtime games is that you have to keep the puck moving.
Cameron Hebig sends it in front of the net, and Rory Cairns got it to go. Pacific's now up 3-1.
Rory Cairns has as much confidence as anyone here this weekend. Made his NHL debut. Had a couple of points with Calgary in January, and a nice little feed in front. Was just able to trickle it across the goal line. Levi nearly came up with the stop, but it's a 3-1 lead for the Pacific, and that's 3 straight goals.
Yeah, Team North opened up the scoring. The birthday boy Owen Beck. They haven't got anything since. Trey Fix-Wolanski, he's no stranger to scoring, and tried to make the highlight reel. Newman sends it ahead to Samuel Fagimo. He stops, waits, and how's the timing on that one? Not good. Poked away by Trey Fix-Wolanski. Open net, and Askarov got there in time. That was not a good play by Askarov initially, but a great save in the end. Cameron Hebig hit a terrific breakaway goal last night. Cross ice gets it back, and Devin Levi back and forth in that crease makes the save. Davies up to Fix-Wolanski. Cross ice pass heading to the front of the net was big Brett Murray. Keeping it at the line with one hand nicely was Davies, and he's skating well as he heads toward the net. In too tight to get a shot. Circles around, he's back up at the blue line, needs a change. So, drops it off. Owen Beck left it in the corner. This Pacific group might be getting a little bit tired. Podorowski overskates. Pouliot goes in, back in tight. Askarov is keeping this a 2-goal game.
I am envious of the San Jose Barracuda and the Sharks fans out here on the West Coast that get to see Askarov every night within the system. He is an exciting player, and he's putting on a show for these great fans in Coachella Valley.
And he has great personality, too. Likes to have some fun with the game. A couple of Pacific Division players come in over the line, and the pocket was hit of Ty Mueller. That sends Beck the other way. He's alone, and it is in. That's a goal, and Askarov's arguing.
Have we ever had a coach's challenge in an all-star event? We might have to go to the iPad on this.
Well, we have a replay, so we're going to know for sure. That was a great play all around by Owen Beck. That's a 200-foot player.
Well, let's see here. Off the... Oh, yeah, that's in, yeah. Askarov didn't quite see it. He thought he hit the crossbar and popped right out, but the referee with an excellent call. Casey Terreri working the All-Star event along with Jordan Samuels-Thomas, the two referees. He was all over that call, and that's certainly a good goal.
Gregory Denisenko right off the faceoff trying to get that two-goal lead back. Can't do it. We're into the final minute here. Pacific hanging on to that one-goal lead. Matt Savoy, cross-ice pass. Denisenko, he'll back off. Puck possession. The Henderson Silver Knight forward knows that's important to protect the one-goal lead. Shaw, Steves, they're out there with Shimon Nemec. Logan Shaw waits. The goalie's pulled. The extra attackers on the ice. Trey Fix-Wolanski. So 4 North Division skaters out there working the puck around, looking for the tying goal. Shaw was open, but could not connect. Steves down to the corner for Trey Fix-Wolanski. Back in front of the net. Here's Nemec. Yaroslav Askarov was ready with that poke check. Didn't have to use it. Time running out. 10 seconds. Steves. Fix-Wolanski. No shot. Steves passes. Shot behind the net. Can't shoot from there. Centers to Steves. Oh, and Askarov at the buzzer makes the save. Got just enough of it to keep it out of his goal. And Team Pacific wins the first game.
Don't tell me these guys don't care. This Pacific bench just erupted as time expired. You see that last-second move across for Askarov. And a brilliant lateral move. Squeezed it, got just enough, not quite all of it, but kept it ahead of the goal line. And that seals the win for the Pacific.
AHL fans want to be part of the AHL All-Star Classic? Join the conversation by using the hashtag AHL All-Star on Instagram, Facebook, and X, and stay connected all season long on the AHL.com for all the latest news, scores, and statistics from around the league. Sebastian Cossa in goal for Team Central in the second half. Matt Murray was perfect. The Grand Rapids Griffins goaltender comes in for the second half. How about the Central Division? It's interesting. They don't have any 20-goal scorers on this roster here for the All-Star Challenge, and all their players are making their All-Star debut. So if you want to find an underdog when you've got all the best players around, let's say it's Team Central, but they're even with Team Atlantic right now. Long lead pass for Joachim Kemmel. Going to the front of the net, Brendan Gaunce. There's the first goal of this one. Brendan Gaunce of the Iowa Wild gets it.
Brendan Gaunce just coming down the wing there, and he's played a ton of games in the National Hockey League. At his first AHL All-Star Classic, and he's not going to miss that one. Wide open net.
Gaunce has been up and down with Minnesota this year. A veteran guy, former first-round pick. Lead pass here for Kevin Korchinski. He tried to pass, puck still in front of the goal, and Michael DiPietro was the first to spot it. Covers it, slows things down, and now it's a nice pass. All the way down to the defenseman. Trevor Carrick, the defenseman leading scorer. Ethan Bear, a couple of D-men out there, but offensive-minded D-men. And speaking of D-men, here's Kevin Korchinski, all alone on a breakaway with Rockford, and he scores.
Now Trevor Carrick's upset with himself. Puck poked off his stick there, led to that goal. He doesn't do that often, but I guess you take more chances here in an All-Star Challenge type event.
Alan, I think all the Central Division needed to hear was me call them underdogs because they plotted two quick ones.
Yeah. Well, Trevor Carrick of the Charlotte Checkers giving that one up. I'm with the head coach of the Charlotte Checkers, also representing the Atlantic Division here. First time AHL All-Star as a coach for you, Jordy Kinnear. What kind of honor is it to be here?
You know, it's truly a great honor. I'm very humbled by it. Obviously, me being here is a collective effort from all the players back home and the staff back home. So, again, humbled and honored to be a part of this amazing event here in Coachella.
Tell me about your guys. John Leonard playing in this event. Trevor Carrick won the hardest shot competition yesterday. You obviously have a very good team in Charlotte, and these are two big pieces.
Yeah, no, those guys have been excellent players for us. And, John Leonard plays all situations. I'm not sure how many shorthanded goals he's had, but he's had a great year. And then I've had Trevor as a young kid when I was an assistant coach with the Hurricanes, and now I'm as an older player. And, he's such a special player for me. He's won a championship, so he means a lot to the organization. We need those type of players on our group, so proud of them both for being here.
Last thing for you, you've also got Zach Dalpe here as the playing captain for the Eastern Conference. He's banged up, so he is not on the ice, but what does he mean to your group, and what kind of person is he away from the rink too? Yeah,
it's come full circle. Again, I had Zach as a young player, and he's been the captain with me for the last 4 years, and he brings it every single day. He loves the game, has extreme passion for the game. So to have him here, it's unfortunate he can't play, but I know he's having a special time here. He's a special person, special player, and a special captain.
Well, have fun this weekend. You've still got 2 minutes, 49 seconds for your team to get a couple of goals here.
I know we definitely need one.
Yeah, those two quick ones by the Central Division. It's been a good year for Charlotte in that Atlantic Division there, along with Providence trying to catch Hershey. Cole Gutman, he's a California native playing in his home state. He leads the Rockford Ice Hogs in scoring. Owen Pickering. A seam opened up for him. The rookie defenseman off the post. Sebastian Cossa will say he had the angle covered perfectly. Gutman has the most points on this Central Division team. Sets up Ryan Suzuki, and what a week it's been, or even a few days for Ryan Suzuki. Played Thursday and Saturday with Carolina. Got here yesterday for the skills, and now he's taking part in the challenge. Puck centered. Leonard can't get a shot. And we've got a 2-on-0. It's Suzuki and Watson. Watson, Suzuki, Watson, Suzuki, Watson. DiPietro. He's the one who steals the show.
I was going to say, I think Watson's going to get his goal right here, and he just ran out of runway. Oh, and he's screaming. He's angry.
Michael DiPietro makes a great save. How about the other way? Pickering. He's getting a lot of breakaways. Kosa makes the save, then fans on the clearing attempt. No damage done. No one was around for Team Pacific. Still a 2-0 lead for the Central. Minute 20 to go. Joachim Kemmel. Cross-ice pass for Brendan Gaunce. Here's Gaunce again. And a great shot. That's Gaunce's second.
That's a goal for Gaunce, but how about that pass to set it up from Joachim Kemmel? Take a look at this. The puck comes free, a little behind the backhand. Gaunce does the rest, but that was all about the setup.
Joachim Kemmel, just 20 years old, third season of pro hockey. Nashville's organization. Here's Gaunce. Can he get the trick? There's a minute to go. Brendan Gaunce. Oh, he tried to make the pass to Korchinski. Kemmel. Down low. And the save made by DiPietro. Ethan Bear was there to make sure Kemmel didn't get another chance.
Of course, it's always high tempo and 3-on-3, but what makes tonight even more impressive is for most of these guys, they're playing their fourth game in 4 days. They're doing the old 4 and 4 because most of them played Friday and Saturday night before the break, and then last night as well.
Yeah, just San Diego and Lehigh Valley had Saturday off. 30 seconds to go, 3-0 lead for Team Central, and they're in the offensive zone, so they have this one under control. Stick handling well is Joachim Kemmel. Sends it to the corner. Korchinski tried to get it in front of the net for Gaunce, going for that hat trick. He's got a pair. Maybe a late one for Bemstrom. He tried short side on Kosa and missed. And there's an early line change. No problem. Shot at the buzzer, and Michael DiPietro makes that save. Brendan Gaunce, the star in this one. He's scored a couple.
I don't think at the time you realize how important it is, to be down there and develop your game and continue to improve. But, as I progress through my career, you realize how much you learn in your time there and how much you improved. And I think it's very beneficial to pretty much every player, even, young guys that have the talent to come in and play at the NHL at 18, 19. They're usually raw players on the details of the game. They obviously have tremendous skill, but you can learn a lot being down there. And it also, pushes you to work harder, to strive for something and continue to want to improve and be better. So it's definitely beneficial.
Well, it's been a great career for Brad Marchand, and the AHL All-Star Classic. In the last 30 years, 94% of the players who have taken part have gone on to play in the NHL. In fact, of the All-Stars we're seeing tonight, only 8 don't have NHL experience yet, but I'm sure that's coming very soon. Alan, you're down by the benches. You're getting a real feel. We're through 2 games. Pacific and Central have wins so far. What's stood out for you in the first 2 games?
Yeah, right from the get-go, these guys were ready to play. The energy was there. We're waiting on the teams to return to the benches here for game number 3 coming up. But for me, I think what stands out the most is just the energy that begins in the seats and it's funneled down to the ice. This place is absolutely packed here in Coachella Valley. Acrisure Arena has been loud from the get-go. These fans have waited a long time, not only to get an American Hockey League franchise, but to have an event like this weekend, and they have shown up. We've got not only Firebirds jerseys all over the place, but I've seen Rockford Ice Hogs, Chicago Wolves. We've seen Hershey Bears jerseys. There are just so many jerseys. The league is at 32 teams, and a lot of them are represented here at Acrisure Arena.
We're also seeing a lot of Seattle Kraken jerseys, of course. That's the NHL affiliate of the Coachella Valley Firebirds. Central Division. It's surprising they get a shutout in their first game. North Division needs a win. Laval Rocket lead the division, but the North is very, very close. Most points, Alex Steeves. He's also the AHL goal-scoring leader. And they have a lot of defensemen. Is that good? Is that bad in 3-on-3? It didn't work out for them in their first game, but they came close. Dennis Hildeby of the Toronto Marlies. He's the starting goalie for Team North this time. Devin Levi started the first game. Hildeby, co-winner with Michael DiPietro for the CCM top goaltender in the skills. And Sebastian Cossa back in. It's back-to-back games for the Central Division. Cossa, .920 save percentage. Right there among the league leaders this season. Grand Rapids Griffins, he got his first win with the Detroit Red Wings this season. Shimon Nemec up to Brett Murray. Murray, 6'5", Rochester American. Got a lot of goals on the power play. Tough to move him away from the front of the net. Nemec controlling along the line. Brendan Gauntz forces him outside the line. Gauntz has the hot hand. He had 2 goals for the Central in the last game. Trey Fix-Wolanski, a nice move to get an opportunity that's stopped by Cossa.
The old adage, rest versus rust. We'll see. Cossa, he's already played. He's already settled in. Got Hildeby on the other end, or Hildeby, excuse me. So we'll see if he's a little too fresh, maybe. I don't know. Get to face the shot.
Brendan Gauntz with that green tinted stick to match the Iowa Wild, Minnesota Wild playmaker this time. That shot missed. Hildeby and the Toronto Marlies just wrapped up a 10-game road trip. They won 7 of the games. 1 of them they lost in a shootout, but only 2 losses on a 10-game road trip out west. So that keeps them in the thick of things in the North Division. Ritzkovian. He tried a behind-the-back pass. Can't connect with Elias Salamonson of the Manitoba Moose. Winnipeg Jets prospect. Long lead pass. Pouliot up to Shaw. Hogan Shaw centering it. No shot. Ritzkovian moves it ahead to Salamonson. He slices one back, but Pouliot knocks it out of the air. In front of the goal was Owen Beck. He tried to redirect. Pouliot back again. There's a nice save by Cossa. Right in the glove.
Flagged it down, and again, I don't think you're going to see the goaltenders hold on to that puck hardly at all, and the officials know that too. They're not going to be quick on the whistles.
Keep it moving. Walking in, the puck sitting right in front of Dennis Hill to be the 6'7" goaltender for the Marlies. He put on a show last night in the skills competition. Logan Shaw bought himself some time, got it to Derek Pouliot, the only defenseman to lead his team in scoring. Leads Syracuse, and he had a great chance in tight on Kosa. Couldn't tuck it in. Back. Got Pouliot trying to get open in front of the net. They've been out there a while. Back, some fresh legs off the bench. That shot just wide by Logan Mailloux. Old Gutman goes to the front of the net, can't get the pass.
Suzuki had just come off the bench, and he knew exactly where he was going. He just stormed down that left side, but couldn't finish it off.
Jeremy Davies, Belleville Senator, low shot into the pads. Kosa tried to cover it up and almost put it in his own goal. Suzuki, Gutman, Watson. It was a 3-on-0. They're going to let Gutman do it himself, and he does.
Wow, what a move.
This team Central's a juggernaut.
The Central came to play tonight. They have had quite the evening so far. They've had several other opportunities they haven't been able to finish on, but no stopping Cole Gutman there. That is a beautiful backhand shot. Hill to be at no chance.
Gutman in the top 5 in scoring, leads Rockford, Chicago's AHL affiliate. He has the most points on the Central. I got a kick Allen out of Austin Watson, who was there on the 2-0 and just waved Gutman ahead. Hey, you go.
Well, he missed one earlier in the night, so I think this time he said, you go ahead and take it yourself.
Here's this pair again. Watson to the front of the net, tried to set up Gutman. He gets it off the backboards, sends it off the back of the net, and finally Logan Mailloux of the Laval Rocket gets it. Jeremy Davies, partial break, and he can't put it up high on Kosa. Minute 20 to go. It's 1-0 Team Central. They have not allowed a goal. This is their second game. They're playing back-to-back, and they've got a few off. They'll play the final game of the round robin before the championship game, and the way this is shaping up, they might be in that one. That's off the post and in. Davies with a great shot.
There was no room in that top left corner, and somehow that one goes off the bar and past Sebastian Kosa. He thought he had that one covered up, or at least that top left corner. Take a look at this replay. Steves with the handoff across, and Davies could not have placed that any better.
What a season for Davies. He's on a hot streak right now. 6 points in his last 4 games, and his career high in points is 35. He's already at 29, so he's going to break that career high this season.
Just had 4 assists in a game this past weekend.
Well, that'll get those point totals up there quickly. Shimon Nemec can't beat Kosa. 1-1. We're late in the first half of this one. Team Central has a win. Team North, the division, they're in blue. They're looking for their first victory. Trying to tuck it in front of the goal, Joachim Kemmel. He's had a lot of chemistry with Korchinski and Gauntz out there. Milwaukee Admiral Kemmel trying to stick handle the front of the net. It's stolen by Murray. There's time here for Team North. 10 seconds to go in the first half. Trey Fix-Wolanski's a great skater. Comes out from behind the net. Murray, 6'5", and he's got hands. What a reaction. Might see that one again.
Good old-fashioned buzzer beater, too. Fix-Wolanski, such great vision, such great instincts. That's what makes him an AHL All-Star for the second straight year, and Murray in front. My goodness, what a finish. Little how do you do? Between the legs? Yeah, no chance.
6'5", 228 pounds. He's got 20 goals this season. And silky mitts.
He'll be the first to tell you he doesn't have the best hands of anyone here at this competition.
I don't believe him, Alan.
Yeah, that's
Fans, AHL Authentic is your only source for game used jerseys, equipment, and pucks for the 2025 AHL All-Star Classic. Visit AHLAuthentic.com right now to bid on the jerseys worn in the AHL Skills Competition, and in the coming weeks to bid on All-Star game-worn warm-up jerseys, as well as pucks, gloves, helmets, and other great items. Goaltender change for Team Central. They did this in the last game as well. Murray started that one. Kosa came in relief. Kosa started this one. Now Matt Murray is in. He hasn't allowed a goal. And he might have to keep it that way because his Team Central trailing Team North 2-1. Justin Ritzkovian, high-scoring rookie, second in rookie scoring in the AHL this season. Beck sends it up ahead to Pouliot. He's head up all the way looking for someone, and he finds Shaw. Long shot, blocker save. Murray gets a touch early. And now it's a breakaway for Elias Salamonson of the Manitoba Moose. And that's a good save for Hildeby. And going the other way, Owen Beck. How's that for transition? Big save by the goalie, and then a goal.
Another one for Owen Beck there. And while everyone else this weekend was at the pool or playing ping pong at the hotel or just hanging out here in Palm Desert, California, he was going back and forth between the National Hockey League and the American Hockey League. RJ talked earlier about Montreal being in Anaheim. He didn't play, but he was there. Came to Palm Desert yesterday, so he's been on the go, but he looks as fresh as anyone out there. A couple of goals for the birthday boy.
Yeah, how about his last 8 months? Wins the junior championship, makes his pro debut, starring with Laval, and makes his Montreal Canadiens debut. Alex Steeves, Toronto Marlies, leads the AHL in goals, trying to set up Mailloux. Mailloux was with Beck, as Alan mentioned, with the Montreal Canadiens. Missed the skills yesterday, but they're here for the challenge. Mailloux looking for an alley to get that puck through. It never opened up. Good defending by Ryan Suzuki.
Sometimes defense is optional in a 3-on-3 format like this, but that was an excellent play for Suzuki back near his own net. Hey, RJ, I'm with Dan Watson here of the Grand Rapids Griffins. He's the coach of the Central Division who was, real fast, strong in that first game, and now the North has given you a little bit of a challenge here. What's it going to take to get back into this one?
We're going to need one here quick, I think. 3:20 left in this period. We're going to need one here quick, but I think our guys are working. It's fun to watch all these guys go as we just give up another one. But the guys are having fun. That's the biggest thing, and hopefully they can enjoy the moment.
Is there even really defense ever in a format like this?
No, not really. Not really. I think all these guys want to get on the score sheet, get up there, show their moves, their one-on-one moves, or their skill that they have, the skill they possess. That's why they're all here.
With Grand Rapids, one of your all-stars is Sebastian Kosa, who we've seen already here tonight. As the coach of this division, what was your philosophy going in as far as how do you play your goaltenders? How do you split time?
Well, being a smart coach, I let them figure that out. Whatever made them comfortable. You want your goalies happy. So, Murray and Coase, they figured it out, and you're going to split all the games and get some equal playing time.
So you guys really did well in that first game. You really came out of the gate strong as anyone. What was your message to the guys in the room before you came out here?
Well, you know what? Just they're all here for a reason. Just go show your stuff, but enjoy it, have fun. There's not a lot of pressure here for these guys, so make some plays. That's what they're here for, is make plays.
Thanks, Dan. Congratulations on this honor.
Thank you very much.
Well, our goal against Alex Steeves. He's found the back of the net a lot this season. It's a 4-1 lead for Team North, and it looks like these standings are about to tighten up. Right now, Team Central, who's out there in white, and Team Pacific have wins. Team North trying to join the club. Hildeby didn't know where that was, but he stopped it. Now he's got some support, and Shimo Nemec has some open ice. Down the right wing side, tried to throw it in front of the goal. Kevin Korchinski blocked that. Trey Fix-Wolanski back to the corner for Nemec. 2 minutes to go in this one. Centering pass, it finds Fix-Wolanski of the Cleveland Monsters. Saucers it down. Nemec couldn't get a redirect. Brendan Gotts. He's had the hot hand and a lot of chemistry with Joachim Kemmel. Kemmel tried the behind-the-back pass. It almost worked. Korchinski.
Central just had a 3-on-1 that was developing, and Cole Gutman here on their bench screamed out, hurry up, they're going to get one, get within 2. Cole Gutman yelled out, hey, have some urgency, hurry up here. So they are certainly competitive, and they're not just going to roll over. And they still got some time here, a minute 34, it's not impossible.
Well, they knew they were desperate. The captain, Curtis McKenzie, gets the goal. 4-2 lead for Team North. Team Central didn't allow a goal in their first game. They've allowed 4 in this one for the North Division. Off the face-off, Ritzkovian trying to make it 2 quick ones. Gets to the front of the goal. That's off the post. It was close. And then Beck trying to protect his goalie to give him time to cover it up and slow things down a little bit. Nice eye-hand coordination from Logan Shaw, but the puck never settled enough for him to get a great shot. It went high. Pouliot, he knocked one out of the air. Breakaway for Ritzkovian. Let's see what he can do with a minute to go. And Hildeby got a piece of it, and then it went off the crossbar. Stays out of the net and remains a 2-goal lead for Team North. Central's got the net empty. Extra attacker on the ice. Here they come again, streaming in over the line. Ritzkovian over to McKenzie. Owen Beck breaks that up. Gets to the front of the net. Hildeby's got everything covered down low. That's where the puck was. Beck slowly trying to get away from being pestered from these Central Division players. Comes in front for Gutman. Shot from Salamonson, and Hildeby another save. 25 seconds to go. Extra attacker, and the pressure's on by the Central Division, but they're down by 2. Gutman centers it. Not much on the shot from Salamonson. Team North defending now. Alan, you were asking if there's any defending. They're trying.
I love the work on the forecheck, too, here.
Well, Hildeby, he's getting his workout in. And he did a great job making sure it turns into a 2-goal victory for the North Division. Earlier today, AHL All-Stars participated in a community event at Abraham Lincoln Elementary School in Palm Desert in conjunction with the NHL Players Inclusion Coalition. AHL All-Stars were joined by Anson Carter and Anthony Stewart, where they participated in a ball hockey clinic with 4th and 5th graders at the school. This initiative is part of the Firebirds' efforts to grow the sport of hockey all throughout the Coachella Valley. Community outreach happens all year in 32 AHL cities. AHL teams annually donate over $6 million to local and national charities and make thousands of appearances at local schools, rinks, and hospitals. Here's Alan.
Yeah, thanks, RJ. I'm with Anthony Stewart. Anson Carter ran off somewhere. He's around here somewhere, but Anthony Stewart with us, who you were at the school today for that appearance. And on a weekend like this where the American Hockey League is celebrating everything on the ice, how did that put this weekend into perspective?
Well, I think it's equally important to, pay homage to, the work that's being done off the ice and in the community. And that's what hockey's all about, and growing the game. And to be going to Abraham Lincoln Public School today and do a skills clinic, ball hockey clinic for the young kids, and seeing kids from different, different backgrounds and different races was definitely great. And to be part of the NHL and the NHL Players and Coalition, myself and Anson Carter going there and giving back to these kids, and just seeing the smiles, and some kids introduced to hockey for the first time. It goes back to myself when I was, 6, 7, 8 years old and picking up the stick, and just the joy of playing the game of hockey. So if it gets, 2, 3 kids involved in the game, it's well worth it. But just to see the smiles on their face before this event definitely makes it worth it.
Great job out there this morning. Thank you so much for your time and for doing all of that.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
RJ.
All right, Alan, we are all set to go. Atlantic Division, Pacific Division, and Atlantic's starting goalie is Dylan Garand, Hartford Wolfpack. He was the AHL Goaltender of the Month for December, and Yaroslav Askarov in goal for the Pacific Division. He has been athletic at this event, and right off the hop, Alex Belzile, the second leading scorer, got a great chance. Couldn't connect. He was set up by Owen Pickering of Wilkes-Barre. Belzile in front of the net again. All kinds of chances, but nothing getting by Yaroslav Askarov. The Atlantic Division, the only team without a win so far. They could really make things interesting with 2 games remaining after this if they can beat Team Pacific. John Leonard. Been Mr. Everything for Charlotte. Short-handed, he's produced. Power plays produced, even strength. Center and pass for Andrew Podorowski. He big, had it elevated, and then Yanni Newman, the Coachella Valley Firebird representative at this All-Star Classic, is stopped by Dylan Garand.
Set up that rush. You saw the Atlantic Division's John Leonard with the Charlotte Checkers try a backhand pass through the neutral zone. Something you probably won't try in a real game 3-on-3 overtime when it counts, but take a little bit more of a risk here, and a lot of times it will pay off.
Odd man rush. Alex Limoges tried to get over to Emil Bemstrom. It bounced on him. Limoges in this near corner puck, still bouncing. Tempted to center it, and there's good defense shown by Team Pacific. Savoy can't get the breakaway pass for Colangelo, and right back the other way. It's Dalibor Dvorsky, and he snaps it in. The teenager's having some fun over these last 2 days.
Well, he had some target practice yesterday. Won that target shooting competition, went 4 for 6. And he picks the corner there on an exceptional goaltender in Askarov. Dalibor Dvorsky is one of the brightest young stars in the entire American Hockey League. The St. Louis Blues got a great one, 10th overall pick a couple of years ago.
He has not made his NHL debut yet.
He will.
Got a sense it's coming quick. Nice move along the boards by Ollie Litzow. Ethan Bear said he's having a great time with the Hershey Bears this season. Why not? They're number 1 overall in the American Hockey League. Here's a 2-on-1. Jacob McDonald can't get the pass over to Rory Cairns. There's McDonald, the lone defenseman on this Team Pacific. But he's got offensive instincts. Leads all AHL defensemen in goals. Ty Mueller works his way out of the corner. Back to McDonald. Tried a spin move on Dylan Garand. Atlantic's lead pass doesn't work. Here's Mueller again, the Abbotsford Canuck. Alex Belzile takes a peek. Who's with him? He does have help. It's Trevor Carrick. No-look shot. Askarov was looking and stopped it. Lead pass. It's a breakaway for Podorowski. Hey, the AHL's leading scorer shows those great hands.
Now, RJ, he plays for the San Jose Barracuda, a division rival of the Coachella Valley Firebirds. But that was the loudest ovation.
Trying for his third American Hockey League scoring championship.
We highlighted him right off the top. He's won a couple of Calder Cups, won a couple of scoring titles already, the John B. Solenberger Trophy. And there's a reason why Coachella Valley loves him, and most teams, even if you don't have him on your team, most teams fans love watching him play.
Alex Belzile, Allen, just had a couple of good chances. Askarov held the fort. Owen Pickering, he's out there with a couple of veterans. The Wilkes-Barre Scranton rookie with Carrick and Belzile, the leading defenseman scorer, the second leading scorer. Here's Podorowski again. Can he do it again to give his team the lead? That one doesn't get past Durand, and following up was Newman.
He wanted to shoot that puck, and he held on to it. He knew he didn't have an opening, and he almost set up Newman back door.
Grigory Denisenko circles the goal. Now up at the blue line again. Back to Newman. And Garan got a stick on it to knock it to the boards. Pressure stays on here by Team Pacific. Denisenko, he'll send it back to Askarov. He was paying attention. That's a good thing.
Dylan Garan really came on in the Calder Cup playoffs last year with the Hartford Wolfpack, and I think that really sprung him into this season. He's playing with more confidence than he ever has. And he's playing well here tonight. Uh-oh, he looked out here.
Sam Fagimo stopped by Garan. We're seeing the goalies start some of those long passes, creating these chances. Dvorsky was in front of the net. Bemstrom couldn't connect with him. Here's John Leonard back out to center ice, being chased by Cameron Hebig. Got himself a little bit of space. Dalibor Dvorsky. It's a tie game. 15 seconds to go in this opening half. Dvorsky, cross ice pass. Leonard waits. Back to Dvorsky. Save Askarov. 3 seconds to go. Maybe one last chance. Bemstrom, Leonard. No, they can't get a shot. And
go!
We've got Michael DiPietro mic'd, and goalies love big saves by goalies. Let's have a listen.
Hey, let's go! Come on! Team!
He's an entertaining young man.
Talent recognizes talent, and those two guys are bitter rivals within the Atlantic Division, Hartford and Providence. They're usually hoping that the other one doesn't have a save like that. But on a night like this, when we are celebrating great skill offensively, defensively, and in the crease, you certainly have to give a round of applause there. A spectacular stop from Dylan Garand, who's playing as well as anyone right now.
And Alan, you found the answer out last night at the skills competition. The glasses that Michael DiPietro was wearing actually have a camera in them. So they've been passing those around, getting some great visuals. Alex Lemos tried a creative attempt. Can't beat Devin Cooley, who's now in goal for Team Pacific, relieving Yaroslav Askarov. Tie game, second half of this one. Team Pacific trying to win another one. Ryan makes the save. This one set ahead. Alex Lemos all alone. And, what a save by Cooley. That would have been a beauty. Off the backboards to himself and almost tucked it in short side. Sam Colangelo, San Diego goals. That pass doesn't work. Belzile gets it up. In tight, a goal scored by Ole Lixell of the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. That's a big one for the Atlantic. They need a win here, and now they take the lead.
Yeah, they needed that one. They needed the next goal, no doubt, no matter who it came from. Ole Lixell has already tied the Lehigh Valley Phantoms single season record for overtime goals, and of course overtime is a 3-on-3 format, so this competition is tailor-made for Lixell, and it was only a matter of time before he was going to find the back of the net.
Right off the face-off, Podorowski has a breakaway, gives it to Cairns, back to Podorowski's in tight, and the 2-on-0. They never really did get a great shot. Here's Lixell again, and snapping it in is Owen Pickering. Ripped it past Cooley.
Well, the Atlantic Division bench was quiet there for a little bit. I think they were a little stressed out, but now they're feeling it. They look much looser. They're smiling. They're having fun. They're up in this contest 3-1. And the tide has certainly shifted. The ice is tilted, I guess, now in their favor.
3-1 Team Atlantic. 3:26 to go. Boy, this is shaping up. Every team's going to have a lead. Who's the one with the abacus out to figure out the tiebreakers? Every team has one more game remaining. There's a redirect in front of the net by Lixell. And Cooley stopped it. Can't allow any more. There's not much time to go. Podorowski. Nice pickup along the left wing side. The right-handed shooting Podorowski sent it in front for Denisenko. He didn't like what he saw, so he backed off. Rory Cairns. Lots of scoring power out there for Team Pacific. But here comes Owen Pickering again. Big smile on his face after the goal. He likes to score. Can't get another one. Cooley finds his Calgary Wranglers teammate. Cairns takes his time. Enters the Atlantic zone, spins. He was looking to get it to Podorowski and almost did.
Look out here.
Garand to Carrick. Bemstrom hovering. Bemstrom's third leading scorer in the league. And Devin Cooley's holding the fort, giving his team a chance. Another shot that was deflected. Cooley still stopped it. Just over 2 minutes to go. 2-goal lead for the Atlantic Division. Durant has to be careful. Matt Savoy's there. Newman intercepts, and not many players there for Team Atlantic. Durant had to make a big save. John Leonard's back there now, being watched closely by Savoy. Bemstrom. There's Savoy. He's causing all kinds of problems for Team Atlantic. Pass across, and he sets up Fagimo. Beautiful play by Savoy to start it all and get it to the goal scorer. Fagimo, he knows how to find the back of the net.
Fagemo of the Ontario Reign. The LA Kings takes a pass from Edmonton Oilers prospect across the top of the crease there. Savoy setting him up. Matt Savoy, such quick feet and quick hands. We saw that last night as he won the fastest skater contest, and they're set up lane for Fagemo, and he never misses from that point.
Dvorsky to Ethan Bear. Dalibor Dvorsky, the youngest player here. Ethan Bear, he's got close to 300 games, NHL experience. Lead pass, Savoy, he's having a big shift, trying to tie this one up. He does! That is what you call a good shift.
And just when you thought the Atlantic might run away with it, the Pacific storms right back. Two quick ones. Matt Savoy has a hand in them both. And this time, nice shifty little move right there at the top of the crease. Moves it around the stick of Garand, tucks it in 5-hole.
A lot of Team Pacific fans here. No surprise, that's the division Coachella Valley plays in. And Devin Cooley, a couple of big saves a little bit earlier to keep it a 2-goal game, give his team a chance to tie it up, and they did. Jacob McDonald, Colorado Eagles, slips it ahead for Cameron Hebig. In front of the goal, McDonald reached for it, couldn't get a touch. Hebig, he's set all kinds of career highs, an undrafted player. He's been wonderful for the Tucson Roadrunners, the Utah Hockey Club's AHL affiliate. And here's Hebig, stick handling in tight. Garand just came out and poked it away. Enough of that. Colangelo, Hebig passes this time. 30 seconds to go in this one. It's tied, and Pacific has the pressure on. Team Atlantic needs a win. They're the only team without one. McDonald. Open is Sam Colangelo, the San Diego Gulls. Anaheim's farm team. Alex Limoges, the Hershey Bears. Can't beat Cooley. 10 seconds to go. Will we get another chance? Stolen along the boards, and now winding it up. Here they come. Colangelo. Knew there wasn't any time left. Couldn't get the chance. And we've got our first shootout tonight. It'll be a 3-round shootout. If it's not decided, this game ends in a tie. And I don't know, Alan, if you're the Atlantic Division, you got to find a way to win this one.
You have to. You absolutely have to find a way here, but you're facing Cooley, who has been one of the biggest bright spots for the Calgary Wranglers, who enter the All-Star break, the second best team in the American Hockey League. So the Atlantic has a real tough test against him.
How about Cooley? He hasn't allowed a shootout goal this season for Calgary. Ole Lixal, oh boy. He has got some great moves. We saw it yesterday. He did a fake between the legs shot, slid it up to his backhand and shelved it. That was pretty good too. Matt Savoy almost single-handedly tied this game for Team Pacific. Tried to flip it up high and sent it a little too high.
Used up all of his luck there trying to get the Pacific the title within regulation, if you will. But couldn't hit the net there, and now this might be one of the best shootout guys in the AHL.
Not a surprise, Dalibor Dvorsky's getting a chance.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Devin Cooley makes the glove save. Needed all 6'5" of his frame. Guess who he plays for?
Yeah, say that.
Coachella Valley Thunderbird, the only representative of the hometown crowd, and he is stopped. Coachella Valley Firebirds. Duran makes the save. Newman seems to have cherished the crowd support here from the Firebirds fans. John Leonard, he has had a great season for Charlotte. And he snaps it off the post and in. And that's good enough for the victory for Team Atlantic. They needed to get a victory in the win column. They had to do it in a shootout. Well, this was an entertaining game. It looked like Team Atlantic was going to get the victory, and Team Pacific were able to rally, get it to a shootout, but Atlantic prevails in the end. So everybody has wins so far. So you can't get any closer than that. It has been even, and it comes down to Game 5 and Game 6, the final two games of the round robin, to determine who's going to go to the championship. So we've got an exciting 3 games coming up. Here's the highlights presented by FloHockey.
There's just so much parity in this league, so this is exactly what you want at this point in time. Matt Savoy leading the way on one end. Ole Lixell of the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, who showed off last night, couldn't quite get that one through, but John Leonard sealing the deal there of the Charlotte Checkers, and again, the Atlantic needed it.
Well, it is as close Grant Fuhr, one of the best goaltenders. He's an honorary captain here. Works with the Coachella Valley Firebirds. He's color commentator. And Lorne Henning played with the Islanders. He was part of 4 Stanley Cups. And he has had a long, storied career in the National Hockey League, in the American Hockey League. Both of them spent time in the American Hockey League, and being an honorary captain is an honor. And these two involved in the Seattle Kraken organization. Fuhr, again, color commentator for Coachella Valley, and Lorne Henning works with the Kraken. Here's Alan.
Yeah, thanks so much, RJ. 9 Stanley Cup championships represented by these two legends. We'll start with Grant Fuhr, who is the color analyst for Coachella Valley broadcasts. You are a longtime resident of Coachella Valley. What does this weekend mean to you?
You know what? For being a third-year franchise and the fact that the league had the confidence to bring it here, it says a lot for what ownership's done. So I think it's fabulous that the fans here get the opportunity to experience it.
You're, of course, an American Hockey League graduate. How have you seen the league evolve through the years?
Well, you can look at the talent. You look at the talent out here tonight, the hands the guys have. It's getting better and better, just like the NHL.
Lorne Henning, he won 4 Stanley Cups with the New York Islanders organization, and now you're in your 5th season as a pro scout for the Seattle Kraken. What has that relationship meant to this city, this team? Obviously, Coachella Valley, the top affiliate of the Kraken.
Well, we've been down here quite a bit we just finished our pro meetings down here, and like it's all the scouts you talk to, they're so impressed with facilities and just the way they're first-class treatment. And with the Kraken, we're very happy. Ron's down here a lot, and a lot of people our analytics people are down here, so first-class organization all the way.
Well, congratulations on another great honor and for this weekend, guys. Thanks so much. RJ.
Lorne Henning, Grant Fuhr, thank you, Alan. Oh, what a finish we've got tonight. Everybody's got a win. Next game coming up, Atlantic Division, North Division. It's an important one. Next. Coachella Valley, California at Acrisure Arena. It is the AHL All-Star Classic presented by Spotlight 29 Casino, and we've got 2 games of the round robin left, then the championship game. So these next 2, the winner moves on to the championship. Everybody's got a win. It has been very, very close. And now it's Eastern Conference against Eastern Conference. These 2 teams were teammates in the skills competition yesterday, and they're actually sharing a dressing room. So that might have been some interesting discussion during that intermission. Dylan Garand in goal for the Atlantic Division. Michael DiPietro started the first game. Dylan Garand the second, and we believe he's going to play the first half of this one.
Yeah, the thinking here on both sides is probably to split the goaltenders 5 minutes apiece.
Dennis Hildeby of the Marlies in for the North Division. Owen Pickering. Oh, there's a nice move by the young defenseman. Stick-handled his way in and put it off the post. Ray Fix-Wolanski, Cleveland Monsters, Columbus Blue Jackets affiliate. That's a good touch pass in front of the goal, but no goal for Owen Beck.
It'll be interesting to see here now that there's a ton on the line, pretty much everything you have to win. See which players want to take things into their own hands and try to go 1-on-3, 1-on-2, something like that, make it happen themselves.
Leonard was being hounded by Nemec. Waited for Brian Pino. And Dalibor Dvorsky missed that. Duran will come out. Plays it ahead. 3 Team Atlantic members come in over the line. Bemstrom, Dalibor Dvorsky, and Bemstrom tried to get it back to Dvorsky. That was read well by Jeremy Davies. Belleville Senators centers it, and Steves can't beat Garand. Alex Steves has not been stopped a lot this year. Leads the American Hockey League in goals.
And his teammate for the Toronto Marlies is in net down to my right in Hildeby. RJ, you'll appreciate this. I asked him before this began, this competition, I said, what's the key to tonight for a goaltender? And he said 2 words, survive and pray.
Yeah, that's what they'll say. He's got some skill, too.
Takes up a lot of the net.
6'7". Steves, here's Logan Mailloux. Laval leading the North Division. Toronto trying to catch them. There's a few teams in that mix. That North Division is going to be a good race down the stretch. 2.5 months until the Calder Cup playoffs start. Alex Limoges, Washington Capitals affiliate of Hershey. Limoges leads the Bears in scoring. Ole Lixell.
Limoges is from Virginia. He actually FaceTimed his entire family when he signed with the Caps and said, hey, guess what? I'm coming home, Mom and Dad.
Ethan Bear plays with the Bears. Limoges just missed that one. Looked skyward after. No goals yet in this important Eastern Conference matchup. North Division against Atlantic Division. Logan Shaw gets it to Derek Pouliot. Shaw leads the North Division. Limoges, he's been out there for a while, so he casually skates ahead. Trevor Carrick, partial break, being watched by Shaw. Got the shot, and Hildeby makes the save, and it goes out of play.
I chuckle every time Alex Limoges gets the puck because you hear boos here and there. Last night he got booed right off the bat during the intros, and that's because the Hershey Bears beat the Coachella Valley Firebirds each of the last 2 seasons to win the Calder Cup championship. So Limoges is loved over in the Eastern Conference and certainly in Chocolatetown, USA, but he is disliked here, to say the least.
There's Logan Shaw. Wow. That is a big league shot. Shelved it. We saw this yesterday. Anytime he had a shot on goal in the skills, he made it look easy. That one might have bent the back crossbar.
It left a mark, no doubt. We'll take another look at this shot. For Logan Shaw. Just a snipe up and over the shoulder. And that is what you call bar down.
Yes. Don't blink. First goal of this one. North Division gets it. Logan Shaw, beauty, the Marlies cap. Owen Beck tried to center it. Beck's the only rookie on Team North. Intercepted at center by Trey Fix-Wolanski. Trying to keep the pressure on, and his slap shot grazed the outside of the post. Goes all the way down the ice. Hildeby pokes it ahead for Shimon Nemec.
You don't see a lot of slap shots in this competition. And again, things are picking up here. The temperature is rising here in the valley.
Trey Fix-Wolansky isn't used to going this long without a goal.
No, he is not.
So he was frustrated. Alex Belzile. Look at him. Pass ahead for Leonard. That doesn't connect. Under a minute to go in this first period. It's close. Winner of this one goes to the championship game.
By the way, Fix-Wolansky is still out there. He's huffing and puffing.
Yeah, he's going to get one.
I'll be honest with you, I just ran from the Zamboni entrance to the bench, and I can't believe some of these guys agreed for me to interview them last night, right after, let's say, the fastest skater. Oh, look out here.
Dalibor Dvorsky on a glove pass from Dylan Garand. He scores.
Had to have it.
Dvorsky evens this one late in the first half.
Talked a lot about Dalibor Dvorsky here in this one. You're going to hear this name for a long, long time. Talked about him already. Still waiting to make his National Hockey League debut. It all starts in the crease, though. What a stretch pass for Garand. And Dvorsky straight in on goal. Beautiful finish.
Goalie glove pass. And a beauty.
An assist for Garand. Talk about a playmaker. That one back here in the crease for the Hartford netminder.
Yes. 17 seconds to go. Team Atlantic looking for a little more. They've got the pressure on. They were down 1-0. Brian Pino. Cross ice. Leonard got himself into the middle of the ice, but staying right in front of him was Alex Steeves. 3 seconds to go. They'll have to shoot it, and they don't get it away in time. And the first half of this all-important back inside Acrisure Arena. What a show this has been. The AHL All-Star Challenge presented by Spotlight 29 Casino. These next two games, the winner goes to the championship. This one's tied at 1, 5 minutes to go. Ole Lixau, Lehigh Valley Phantoms, Philadelphia's AHL affiliate. Emil Bemstrom, he's been dangerous this year for Wilkes-Barre Scranton. Alex Steeves. Bemstrom read what he was going to do, and Steeves wisely hung onto the puck and sends it in front of the net, and Mayu just missed. Steeves centers it for Mayu again, and he can't get the shot. Bemstrom, a good defensive play. Ethan Bear one-on-one against Jeremy Davies. Drops it back. Shot comes, and Devin Levi, who's now in goal for Team North, makes that save. Poked ahead, 2-on-0. Mayu passes across. Steeves. How about Davies? Deeks, and can't beat Michael DiPietro, who's now in goal for Team Atlantic. Both team doing goalie changes. Ethan Bear right back the other way. Low shot, and Levi kept it out. He kept it out, or at least kept the vision of the puck covered till he got it out. Very close to the go-ahead goal. How about now? Alex Belzile, second in the AHL in points. Same thing, right in the feet, trying to go 5-hole, and Devin Levi keeping it out. One-timer. Oh, Devin Levi, take a bow. Another great save. Giving Team North a chance here. Alex Steves saucers it in front. Trevor Carrick, who just had a great chance, came back and made a nice defensive play. Belzile couldn't get that lead pass. Derek Pouliot takes it away. Limoges off the boards. It's a good result. Ends up on Trevor Carrick's stick. But there's the wily veteran Logan Shaw, anticipated what was happening, intercepted the pass. Derek Pouliot, the only defenseman to lead his team in scoring at this point. Shaw's in too tight to shoot, and Pouliot didn't see that pass. Levi, why not make him come out and get this puck? He's done everything else. Logan Shaw up against Dalibor Dvorsky. Not a defenseman. Pouliot pass, the return feed, and that just missed. 2.5 to go, still tied. Dalibor Dvorsky. He's by himself looking for help. There it is, Owen Pickering, and he's checked immediately by Pouliot. He's been out there a while, but he's got Logan Shaw with him. Pouliot waits. He goes in. The seam open for him, but he couldn't get a great shot. Now there's some tired players for Team North. Pass in front to Pickering, and he tried that long reach. Couldn't get the Forsberg to go on Levi.
An absolute track back and forth. Trevor Carrick's down here next to me. He's trying to catch his breath real quick, RJ. How are the nerves?
The nerves are high. Do or die game here. Must win. So boys are playing hard here.
How much do you want it?
Real bad. Real bad. Yeah, we didn't come all the way to Coachella to lose.
It's a long way from home.
Excellent, Trevor Carrick. Charlotte had a great year, leads all defensemen in scoring, and you know why. He's a winner. He wants to win. Owen Beck. It's the North Division right now with some pressure on. Trey Fix-Wolanski dancing around, stick handling, and now he has to be careful. Dvorsky almost picked his pocket. Just over a minute to go. Here's Fix-Wolanski. Can't find Nemec. Knocked ahead to Dvorsky. Knocked that out of the air. Tries to deke Devin Levi. Open net. And finally get one past Levi. Owen Pickering, the go-ahead goal.
Well, it all starts near the crease, and Devin Levi with some big-time stops. Look at that. How about a third one on Trevor Carrick, trying to snipe it near side. So after 3 in a row, the Atlantic just would not quit. And Dalibor Dvorsky finishes it off. Well, got the play started, I should say, excuse me, and then teammate finishes it off. I must say, though, RJ, the North Division was incensed. They thought a high stick should have been called, so they are not happy down here.
Well, Owen Pickering is happy. He might win the biggest smile after he scores contest. North Division, they're in trouble. 40 seconds to go. Emil Bemstrom's on a breakaway, trying to extend the lead. Levi keeps his team in it and follows the rush. Extra attacker coming for North Division. Trey Fix-Wolanski shoots, and Michael DiPietro, he wanted to play it, but North's hanging around. They finally dig it loose. DiPietro made a save. Extra attacker, puck intercepted by Bemstrom. They're desperate to get it out, and they finally do. Right back to Nemec. Fix-Wolanski. Can he get a shot? Oh, he put it off the post. That would have tied it. There's 7 seconds to go. Maybe there's time for the North. Fix-Wolanski. Can he get a lane to get the puck through? And they can't get it on goal. And the Atlantic Division hangs on with a frantic finish to this one. Michael DiPietro, a big smile, and Team Atlantic is going to the championship. It was close, Alan.
Yeah, what a gutsy effort to pull this one out, but the North thought they had it tied up right there. That's about as clean off of the post. But as you saw there, DiPietro got a little bit with the glove, too, kind of helped keep it on the outside.
On that replay, Michael DiPietro might have got just a sliver of that puck, and it was just enough. Atlantic with 2 wins, that's good enough to get them to the championship. Now the question is, who will they play, Central or Pacific? That is coming up. The AHL was saddened by the sudden passing last August of Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau, who impacted so many across the sport and beyond. With donations from across hockey, the AHL has raised over $30,000 in an online auction in support of the John and Matt Gaudreau Foundation. And tonight, AHL All-Stars are wearing a helmet decal in support of the foundation and the Gaudreau family.
Show us your best shred game. It is time for the air guitar cam.
Every game tonight has meant something. It comes down to the final round-robin game. How about Justin Ritzkovian? He's rocking to the music. Calm, cool rookie for the Texas Stars. And it comes down to the Central or Pacific. Who will play the Atlantic in the championship game? Matt Murray in goal for Team Central. Starting this one for Pacific Division is Devin Cooley. There's Austin Watson with a shot, and Cooley, no problem. Here comes Rory Cairns on Matt Murray. Passes across. Cairns sets up behind the goal. Now he comes out. He's looking for Matt Savoy. Found him. Now Cairns will back off. Being watched the whole time by Cole Gutman. And that angle didn't work out great, but the bouncing puck gave plenty of time for support to get back there in the form of Ty Mueller. Cairns, that's why he's one of the top goal scorers in the league. Gets the first one for Team Pacific.
Well, you know what it means to these players and to these fans to get a win for the Pacific Division. And Rory Cairns, who you mentioned, one of the best goal scorers in the American Hockey League. Calgary has a future in Cairns. He's going to be up top for a long time, especially with that finish there right at the crease.
It is unbelievable, Alan. Calgary has 7 players with double-digit goals.
Got 3 of the top 13 scorers in the league.
There's a breakaway and another goal. Cameron Hebig. Coming in waves for the Pacific. 2 quick ones.
And I don't think they're going to back off. I think they're going to keep the hammer down here. Hebig having a terrific season. Just snaps that one in, stick side.
We're just over a minute into this game. Pacific already has a pair. Yanni Newman, leading rookie scorer. There's a good pass up to Hebig. Sam Pelangelo, another rookie. San Diego Gulls young star. Hebig stick handling in tight quarters, and he's relentless. Hebig's one of those players that's had to work hard and earn everything he's gotten. Joachim Kemmel, hard shot, blocker side, turned aside by Devin Cooley. Newman, good timing pass for Sam Fagemo. He put that up too high. Couple of minutes into this one, and Pacific's looking to get themselves a comfortable lead.
Well, I'm wondering, Pacific's got a 2-goal lead. Certainly they want more, but possession is king in 3-on-3. I'm wondering how much they're going to just try to possess the puck a little bit more here with the lead versus going straight after the net and trying to get a third and a fourth one in short order.
Well, Denisenko, he tried a shot. Finally, Senko gets the puck away. Ritzkovian over to Salamonson. Puck was in his skates. The Moose rookie defenseman handles it well. Curtis McKenzie saucered in front. Cooley's made some big saves. That was a nice right pad save. Ritzkovian back to Salamonson. And McKenzie's in and stretching out is Cooley. Another great stop.
He almost slid way too far past it. Had to reach back across with that left pad and did a tremendous job.
Just staying on side, and Denisenko has the puck on a string. Couldn't get it past Murray, though. McKenzie, that's a perfect pass, sending Salamonson in. Denisenko showing he can defend. Didn't let Salamonson get the shot away.
He wanted a penalty, too. That got part of the pipe.
Just the outside. Goalies will always remind you, that's not even a shot. Here's Podorowski, the leading scorer. He's crafty, keeping the pressure on. Matt Murray, he is putting up the wall and knows he has to. Austin Watson, he is all alone, solo mission. What a great move, Austin Watson. And he goes back with a toothless smile to say hi to Devin Cooley after that beauty.
He was waiting for that one. He grabbed the puck and tossed it to the bench. Said, hey, keep that one for me. He wants to take that puck home, guys.
Well, I had a long talk with him before the game, and he was looking forward to this.
Oh, they just grabbed his puck. Start playing with it again.
Oh, well.
Can you imagine if Cooley came up with the save there?
Yeah, that would have been something. Austin Watson, power forward, showing he's got the skill when he's in alone. Oh, can he do it again? Austin Watson, yeah, he scores again. That's two, and he puts the stick in the holster. Well, save the hat trick goal, Austin. Keep that puck.
Hey, RJ, real quick. Hey, Austin, you were just saving him for when it really counted, huh?
That's exactly what it was. I was getting a little tired on that back-to-back. I'm a little older than some of these guys, so I need a little rest there.
I'll let you catch your breath.
I appreciate that. I'm actually tired.
Well, Team Pacific 2, Austin Watson 2. We are tied. Just about a minute to go, and Brendan Gaun's got a great chance. Devin Cooley stopped that. Newman saucered it ahead. Savoy just couldn't get that puck to settle in time. Joachim Kemmel. Milwaukee Admirals. That would have been a pretty creative move. Instead got it to Brendan Gaunce. That's Gaunce's third of the challenge. And all of a sudden, that 2-goal lead by Team Pacific is history.
Well, he heard they were handing out an MVP trophy here at the end of it. And just like that, the Centrals come back to stun the Pacific. 3 unanswered goals. And this Pacific bench down here to my right has tightened up. And what was a group that was smiles all around is now a very serious team.
Remember 2 minutes ago when we were talking about puck possession and killing time off the clock to protect the lead?
That was my point. I felt like they were just trying to go for the highlight reel goals. Like, why not play a little keep away?
Yeah, well, maybe it cost them. But they've got the players to do those highlight reel goals. Colangelo, one of them, but Matt Murray is settled in after Pacific came red hot to start this final game of the round robin. Couple of seconds to go. Here's a fake shot, and then finally did get the shot. That seemed like a long 4 seconds. Fagemo almost had a great chance in time. Coachella Valley Firebirds fans, they're enjoying it. Wow, we've got one half of this game to go. 5 minutes. Central Division or Pacific Division. This has been an entertaining final game of the round robin. Pacific Division scored 2 quick ones in just over a minute. Central's taken the lead, and now early. Denisenko, a great chance, and welcome to the game, Sebastian Kosa. He's playing the second half after Matt Murray settled in nicely for the Central Division. And in goal for the Pacific Division is Yaroslav Askarov. Denisenko digs this puck loose. Spin, 360 pass. Fagemo trying to return the favor. Can't get it to Fagemo. Colangelo, good interception. If he didn't pick that one off, there would have been a breakaway because Salamonson was still up there. Now he does have that breakaway. And that's a tough start for Askarov. Salamonson of the Manitoba Moose, the defenseman, rips it in.
Salamonson making sure the night doesn't get away without him lighting the lamp straight down Main Street. And was just able to whip it up and over the blocker. That's where Mama hides the cookies.
4 straight goals by the Central Division. Suzuki circles back. Podorowski, dangerous, was hounding him the whole way.
RJ, the coach of the Pacific Division is Brett Sutter, who is taking over for Joe Sorella, who is having routine eye surgery. How does this compare to like a playoff game?
Yeah, it's right up there for sure. No, it's been lots of fun. Lots of laughs on the bench here, and the guys are enjoying it. So should be a good last 4 minutes.
As your guys look for a comeback, we were curious. You had a 2-0 lead. I was curious why you didn't just play keep away there for a bit, burn up some time.
Yeah, you know what, we got loose. Young coach, I'll learn. Keep the guys invested for the full 60 here. But no, like I said, we're having fun, and it's going to be a good last few minutes.
What will you take away from this weekend?
Just a special experience with my family, and I'm meeting a lot of these good young men here. So. The AHL always does a great job with these. I enjoyed it as a player, and now I get to do it as a coach, and it's pretty special.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Brett Sutter, over 1,000 AHL games played, 4th most in history. Rory Cairns, he can't sneak it past Kosa, and you wonder where Brett Sutter fits into the great Sutter family. He's Daryl's son. And Brett is with the Calgary Wranglers. Trent Cull was the head coach of the Wranglers. He's been called up as an interim assistant coach with the Calgary Flames. Joe Sorella is there as well. He's had some surgery over this All-Star break. And Brett Sutter, you know, the Sutters are always game for a hockey game. 2.5 to go. 4-2 lead for Team Central. Now here they come over the line. Brendan Gauntz. There's Kevin Korchinski. Good save, Askarov. Cameron Hebig, he's relentless. Another guy who wants to win. Ty Mueller. That's a great pass by the Canucks rookie. And Savoy couldn't tuck it past Kosa. Brendan Gauntz. Playmaker this time. He's got 3 goals in the challenge. 2-on-1 developing. Hebig's got Savoy with him. Gives it to Savoy. Takes the shot. Puts it off the post. Time running out on Team Pacific. They could have used that. Kemmel, slap shot on the breakaway, and Askarov makes the save, tries a 360 clearing pass, and it ends up on Hebig's stick. He cuts to the middle.
And they're pulling the goalie here. Askarov to the bench. Open net here.
1.5 minutes to go. They're down by 2, and now they're going to be down by 3. Justin Ritzkovian as the 2 Texas Stars hook up. His captain setting him up, Curtis McKenzie, and it looks like Central is championship bound.
Well, the Pacific gave it a try there, and Yaroslav Askarov almost wiped out here trying to get on the bench. He was coming with such a head of steam. He almost just fell over the bench wall completely right here next to me. They're going to leave the net wide open here. Why not? Nothing to lose.
Goalie goal, maybe. Kosa went for it. Denisenko wasn't going to let the fans see that. Fagemo of the Ontario Reign, the Kings affiliate. There's a short side shot from Denisenko. Stopped by Kosa. Minute to go. Pacific down by 3. Denisenko, nobody bothering him, decided not to shoot though. Now he backs off. Lots of passing here for Team Pacific. They need goals. They have the extra attacker out. Newman centering it, elevated pass. Nobody gets it clean. Fagemo shot's too high. Newman along the board. Salamonson gets it ahead to Ritzkovian. Net still empty. Curtis McKenzie had it bounce on him, and rare offside tonight. I believe that's our first offside.
Yeah, and the official is laughing. Didn't want to have to make that call, but knew that everyone in the entire state thought that was offside.
Yeah, a little too far offside.
You wanted to let him go, and if it was a little closer, maybe, but...
I like to took the face-off for Team Pacific. It was their only defenseman, Jacob McDonald. There he is with a shot. A couple of Pacific Division members in tight on Kosa. Still can't score. Podorowski waiting. Anybody open up? No, they don't. And Austin Watson with that open net. He's got 2. Could have went for the hat trick, but he didn't have time to get a shot away. Cairns waits. There's an attempt. Kosa, Grand Rapids Griffins, Detroit goaltender. Got his first NHL win this season and didn't let Pacific get back into this one. The Central Division is going to the championship game. This one ended a lot different than it started. An early 2-0 lead for Team Pacific, quickly evaporated with 5 unanswered by the Central Division. And it came down to the last 2 games, but we've got our championship. It's Atlantic and Central, and it's coming up. back at Acrisure Arena, home of the Coachella Valley Firebirds. The AHL All-Star Challenge presented by Spotlight 29 Casino. It's the championship game. Team Central against Team Atlantic. Team Central, at the start of this, seemed like the underdog. They were all first-time All-Stars. They didn't have any 20-goal scorers. But here they are in the championship game. Cole Gutman, number 70, Rockford Icehogs. He's their leading scorer on Team Central. Austin Watson, oh, there he goes. He is riding the hot stick right now. Alex Belzile up to Owen Pickering, back to Belzile. It's a 2-on-1 against Gutman, and Belzile with that heavy shot, but it went a little high. Sebastian Kosa still in goal for Team Central. They're playing back-to-backs, no time to rest. And the other difference here is this is a 6-minute game. No 2 5-minute halves.
Belzile that close to giving the Atlantic Division a lead in a game that's going to be decisive one way or another. Only 27 seconds in. And yeah, RJ, to your point, there's no quote-unquote halftime here. We're going straight through, so a pedal down on both sides.
Trevor Carrick, the defenseman leading scorer. Charlotte Checkers. Kosa keeps that puck moving. Knew that Joachim Kemmel was open. Kemmel calmly drops it off for Korchinski. Got Brendan Gaunce to his right. Gaunce on his backhand side. Tried the return feed to Korchinski. This is the championship game. Kemmel, he's had some great setups tonight. Let's see if he'll find someone open. He spotted Gaunce a few times. Here he is up at the blue line. Gaunce playing with the Iowa Wild. He spent a lot of time with the Minnesota Wild as well this season. Kemmel looking for a lane, nothing there. Along the blue line, leaves it for Korchinski. Korchinski picks up speed. Couple of first-rounders battling there. Dvorsky was the one trying to stop Korchinski.
What did Trevor Carrick say to us earlier, RJ? He said, I didn't come all the way across the country just to lose.
That's the guy you want on your team in this game. 4 minutes to go. Ethan Bear behind his own goal. Atlantic's done a pretty good job not allowing many shots. Flying in with a great chance there was Brian Pino. Emil Bemstrom centers it. Bear scores! All goals are important in this short championship game. Ethan Bear gets the first one for Team Atlantic.
Ethan Bear, a defenseman for the league-leading Hershey Bears right now, snipes that one in. Back in the American Hockey League after 6 years in the NHL solely since he last played here at this level. He's one of the veterans that a lot of these guys are looking up to in their quest to make the National Hockey League, and they're a goal in a game-deciding contest.
Rich Kovian trying to get that puck to settle and get a shot, and Elias Salamonson gets the goal. That lead didn't last long.
Now Curtis McKenzie answering right back. No, sorry, that was Rich Kovian.
Yeah, with the great setup to Elias Salamonson, who took a while to get a goal in this challenge, but he's starting to rack them up now. Tied, 3.5 to go, championship game. Ole Lixell leaves it for Owen Pickering. Will we see that goal-scoring smile from Owen Pickering again? John Leonard, his stick handling being watched by Watson. Pickering trying to use that long reach. Couldn't get an opportunity to get a shot away. Ryan Suzuki, fresh off his first NHL action. Oh, he split the D, but then put it too high.
Something to keep an eye on down here. DiPietro set to come onto the ice for the Atlantic Division.
it's already been done in the Central Division.
Yeah, they just finished it up here, so the Atlantic's going to do the same thing here. Goalie change on the fly.
Central's going to try to prevent it from happening. Matt Murray now in goal for the Central. Austin Watson. A couple of big goals in that last game to get the Central rolling after they fell behind, and then they just cruised to a victory. 2.5 to go, still tied. A lot of puck possession time for the Central Division, but not much getting to the net. Dylan Garand in goal for Team Atlantic. Can he get a chance to get to the bench for DiPietro? They'll have to be careful here. DiPietro's already on the ice. Souser pass in front. It never got settled onto the ice. So DiPietro's going to get tested immediately. Cole, Gutman, Deeks. And DiPietro makes the save, picks up the puck, and settles things down. 2 minutes to go. Still tied. Low-scoring championship game. Each team has one. Limoges. Over to Dalaborski. Brendan Gantz skating down the left wing side. He has Kemmel with him. And coming back, Alex Belzile with a nice defensive play. Dalaborski's up there, so is Limoges. Drops it off for Dvorsky. Kemmel takes a peek. There's some open ice ahead. Korchinski heads to the net. Kemmel dekes his way to the front of the goal. No shot yet. And at 20 to go, still tied. Kemmel showing his skills and almost did it all himself. Dvorsky one-on-one against Korchinski. These two first-rounders have been one-on-one a couple of times tonight. Dvorsky attempting to center. Saw Carrick was in the vicinity. There's a minute to go. The next one might be the winner.
1 minute remaining in the game.
They're playing the possession game. They're taking it out.
Trevor Carrick all by himself. Fresh legs coming on. Emil Bemstrom right off the bench. Got the pass from Carrick. Circles around the goal. Might be a tired group for the Central Division. Knocked down by Ethan Bear. Right back to Bemstrom. Third leading scorer. Sets up Trevor Carrick. And it's a huge save by Murray. Kemmel still out there. Korchinski is too. And now Kemmel will send it back to his goaltender. No bad bounce there, so all good. Murray moves it ahead. Salamonson. He's feeling the scoring touch. Ritzkovian. Pass was too high for Salamonson. Not much time to go. Might be going to a shootout here. 10 seconds. Can the Central Division get another try? McKenzie was heading to the front of the net. Loose behind the goal. 2 seconds. They're not going to get another attempt. Not close. Right at the buzzer. Salamonson gives DiPietro a wave, almost as if to apologize. Came a little late. DiPietro still made that save. Isn't this fitting, Alan? It took down to the final 2 games to decide who's in the championship, and now we're going to a shootout to determine who wins it.
Well, this has been a lot of fun. No matter what happens here, both of these teams have fought really hard all the way down, and now just a penalty shot competition here, essentially. We had the skills event last night. We'll see who maybe repeats here going after the goaltenders in the shootout in a very similar situation.
Cole Gutman first up for Central Division on Michael DiPietro. Gutman picks up speed, tries to tuck it 5-hole, and DiPietro makes the save.
Cole Gutman from the Los Angeles area, about 2.5 hours away. He's got a ton of family and friends, and I'm sure they were ready to explode out of their seats.
Ole Lixa. Lehigh Valley Phantoms in on Matt Murray. He rung it off the post. Murray stood his ground, didn't give him much to shoot at. Off the post. No goals, round 1.
For the Central, number 14, Kevin Korchinski.
Korchinski. Rockford ice on, stick handling, and there's the reach. He got it to go.
Wow. That is something else there. That move for Kevin Korchinski, who spent almost all of last season with the Chicago Blackhawks. And what a move around Michael DiPietro. Finishes on the backhand.
Alex Limoges, he'll hear the boos. The Hershey Bears star can't score on Murray. A trustworthy save from Matt Murray.
Shooting third for the Central, number 16, Curtis McKenzie.
Curtis McKenzie. Can he win it? Michael DiPietro trying to keep this going. And Team Central wins in a shootout. They are the champions of the AHL All-Star Challenge presented by Spotlight 29 Casino. Looking at the numbers going into this one, it looked like the Central Division were the underdogs. They were all first-year All-Stars. They didn't have anyone who has 20 goals in the American Hockey League yet, and they win.
What a moment for Curtis McKenzie as well. A 33-year-old at his first AHL All-Star Classic. He's the playing captain for the Western Conference. He is the leader, a veteran. And I wonder where this ranks right up there on the list of his accomplishments. So fitting that he gets it done for the Central.